Well, let's move on.
Yep.
KSI.
Your cousin. What's his name?
Olajude. William.
That is a real Niger name, you know. Olajude.
He lives over there, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Olajude William Tunji.
Yeah. Well, you can pronounce it better than me, mate. You know what I mean? We're parents from the West Indies, son.
So, what do you feel this fight does for boxing?
Listen.
Do you think that this fight enhances boxing?
Yes, it does.
Or...
It does. You don't need to finish the story. Finish it.
Does this particular bout enhance the sport of professional boxing, or does it put the name of boxing into disrepute?
No way does it. It's the greatest thing to happen for the simple fact that it's going to put eyeballs on the sport. Right? Okay. And as much as, and check this one out now, right? And people are complaining, oh, look, Eddie Hearn's taking the sport to, listen, the amount of money and the amount of eyeballs that these two amassed when they fought summer last year.
Yes.
Right? And I remember Badu Jack came out to help with their promotion. His Badu Jack boxing team came out to help them with their promotions and everything else, right? They are putting eyeballs on the sport that we love, right? Now, as much as I could say, oh, well, it's only it's not really real because here are two men and you train KSI, right?
Yes. He can fight.
He can fight.
He can punch.
Right.
He's very strong.
Right. Well, you know, he's a pounded yam in it, right? So he's got a goose. Right? So and no, because check this one out. I've seen worse guys than these two, him and Paul Logan. I've seen worse guys than them become professional fighters, right? And can do their 200 tickets so they can fight at your call. I've seen worse guys than them. So before we want to criticize anything of this KSI and Paul Logan, or even criticize Eddie Hearn, criticize their small hall promoters who are putting on two guys who you know can't fight a lick, but they can sell tickets and they get licensed by the British Board of Control and they think, oh, they got dreams and aspiration to become a world champion, and they don't do anything.
Well, I'm gonna play God's advocate.
Yes, let's hear it.
I got that one from you.
I know you did.
Last week.
I'll copyright it.
Can this not be looked upon as just a money-making exercise?
Well, of course it is.
For one night?
You know what? Before we criticize...
No. Please.
Listen.
What? No.
It is, okay then, cool.
For one night.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say for one night, Spence, is because after this match, the fans that tune in November, are they going to be here after that fight is finished?
Depending on the undercard, depending on how these guys whet the appetite, because it's a decent undercard. You got Billy Joe Saunders on the undercard, right?
But it's quite obvious, to me anyway, that there wouldn't be this circus and this pantomime if KSI and Logan Paul wasn't fighting. So where does that leave the professional fighters' careers after the fight?
But Tony, you have to look at it this way. These guys go and fight. They're putting eyeballs on the sport.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. They put eyeballs on the sport.
Yes.
As they're putting eyeballs on the sport, if something is good enough that's on the undercard to capture the imagination of the so-called, you know what I mean, the KSI and Paul Logan supporters,
yes,
then you're going to keep looting. Wow, this is really good. You're going to carry on watching it. So like I'm saying, I'm not knocking any of these guys. They're putting eyeballs on the sport that I love. Now,
again, sorry to cut you, Spence.
Go on.
I have to.
Go on.
I would be remiss if I don't. They're not going to fight after this.
You think?
They're not going to fight after this.
You never know, because there could be another YouTuber there for them or someone else.
Listen.
Because they're turning this into some gimmick thing. You don't know.
But then this is becoming WWE then.
Listen, it's a business, and nobody, you can't look with a straight face and say, oh, well, how serious this is. I'm taking it for what it is, right? I'm taking it for what it is. I'm not taking it for like, oh my word, and
so
eventually...
So then it is just a money making.
Yeah, it's a money making, but in the same thing, let's button Barry McGuigan then. Remember when he promoted Freddie Flintoff?
The cricket.
Right, Freddie Flintoff, you know?
Yes.
Right, and I'm telling you, technically, KSI and Paul Logan are technically better than Freddie Flintoff.
That's true.
Right, and Freddie Flintoff, and that was a roadblock in Manchester.
Yes.
They must have sold about 20,000 tickets.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I'm just throwing it out there.
Right.
I really don't have.
I'm still watching it.
Yeah, and I think people will tune in. You know, they both have tremendous following on YouTube. Gamers.
Yeah.
And they're nice guys. And yeah, even if it's for one night, I mean, the reason why I feel personally it won't necessarily enhance the sport because they're not going to be around after. Yeah, the reason, and we've proven that with fighters like Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Ray Leonard and Roy Jones, that we can get that kind of, but the fighters have to do it.
Exactly. And I'm saying it on this note here when we're dealing with this KSI fight and all the rest of it. It is where it could be like, well, we're going to put bums on the seats and we're going to sell out this place and we're going to earn a lot of money, right? Yes. You know the person I really feel sorry for? Really feel sorry for? Who? Is Rio Ferdinand.
Why?
Because remember he tried to do this thing and the boxing control said you're not getting no license. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Right. So Rio Ferdinand should go and apply for an American license, get on the phone to Eddie Hearn.
Rio.
Right, that's what you should do.
We want our percentage.
Right, yeah, straight standard. Tunde knows you from back in the day, from the football days. No, seriously, that's what you should do. Because Rio is going to box at cruiserweight. These guys are boxing at cruiserweight. Rio Ferdinand against the winner of KSI and Paul Logan.
Serious.
Right, on the zone. Straight standard.
Why the zone?
Because,
BT.
Well, the reason why, I'll tell you why. The reason why, because Eddie Hearn's promoting these guys. Well, I don't care where it is, but that's what they should do. Cut a deal so he can cut a check and we want our percentage.
That's great. On the undercard is a young man I know well. Mm-hmm. The Dream, 20-year-old, residing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Devin Haney.
I like the kid. I like the kid. I like the kid. I like his dad more than anything. I met his dad a couple of times. I know you know his dad good. You stayed in his mansion out in Vegas. Yes. I like Bill because Bill is a astute business person and he's from the roads. So when I see any man from the roads doing their thing, props to those guys. But I like Devin Haney. I like the things for a young kid. You know what I mean? I like how he sets up shots.
Yes.
He puts in shots and he's been trained by good people. You know what I mean? He's got Zab Judah around him.
Yes.
He's got Mike McCullum around him. He's got his own man. But Mike McCullum is my guy. Everyone knows that. Freeweight world champion. If anyone want to learn boxing, just go and watch Mike McCullum versus James Toney, 1991. If you want to learn boxing.
Big fight.
You want to learn boxing.
Because he was old.
Yeah. If you want to learn, he was what, 33 then, 34. Yeah. You want to learn boxing, just go and watch that fight. No more further questions, Your Honor. But I like Devin Haney. I like the fact of, I like the things that he does in the ring.
You know, it's funny, because I'm just, you know, the flashbacks. And Bill, his father, he was born to be a fighter. You know, he's only 20 years old.
Yeah.
And the way I'm hearing the talk about Devin, it's tremendous. Knowing me and Bill was in his van. I remember we was going to 50 Cent's gym, and I always got that look, you know, when I'm just thinking. And Bill's like, I know what you're thinking, Tud. I know what you're thinking, Tud. I'm like, what? He's like, you thinking out these motherfuckers. sorry. Get all this cheese. And I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about that still, but
now you mentioned it.
You know, now you mentioned it did cross my mind. But like, you know, you hear the stories of how Floyd Mayweather was built to be a fighter. Like, I'm witnessing it with my own eyes and seeing how his father strategically put certain things around him, which boxers fall victim to, women.
Yeah.
And not all boxers, some of them. But, you know, all that was around Devin all the time. So even when they was training as a young boy. So very, very clever. Very, very clever. And they're done right. I like the way the family are control of everything. And Bill and it's just great. And he's still young though. That's my only concern. He's very, very young. And, you know, I know they're talking about fighting Lomachenko.
Yep. Well, he's the WBC interim champion, right? The knockout of Moran that he did, that was a vicious knockout.
Great knockout.
Wicked knockout.
I see Devin throw that shot a few times.
Where he's come from.
Yes.
all the props in the world. He's setting up things right. There shouldn't be no rush for him and Lomachenko, right?
Luke Campbell.
Yeah, that would be the fight.
Do you think?
Yeah, because that's an easy fight to make. You know what I mean? They're both under the Matchroom stable. That's an easy fight to make. I don't like Luke Campbell fought very, very gallantly in losing on points to Lomachenko. You know what I mean? He didn't punk out in the fight. He tried. He went in there and he had a game plan and he was getting success. He was getting success till people started getting brave to call Lomachenko's name, because before they weren't too quick to call his name.
That's true.
And after Luke Campbell put in such a gallant performance, man's like, well, you know what? Yeah.
Just like Andy and Kovalev.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, everybody's...
Yeah, everyone wants to call him now.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't calling him before. Everyone's calling him now.
I still think... they should take time with Devin.
Yeah?
Because he's young. He's only 20 years old.
Yeah, but you know what?
If he's going to be the main guy now...
Ain't no rush.
Like, he's still got 10 years, 15 years.
There's no rush.
It's a long time.
And things are getting exciting now because now Gervonta Davis is now moved up to lightweight.
Oh, wow.
Right? So, when I mean like things are really hotting up,
yes,
they're definitely hotting up.
It seems as though every division in boxing at the moment is on fire. And Gervonta, you know me, I'm not too into studying fighters, but we were on the undercard to Gervonta Davis. I think we were chief support, Walsh.
Yeah.
And now Liam Walsh is a tremendous fighter.
I rate him.
I rate Liam. I've been with him in the gym. And what I see him do to Liam, I said, this guy is the real deal. He's a serious guy. So for him now moving up to lightweight, and I hear Tevin Farmer saying, well, I'll come up to lightweight. I'll go 1-3-5.
What do you think for that fight? What do you think win that fight? Who do you think would win that fight at Tevin Farmer and Gervonta Davis?
I don't know too much about Tevin.
Very apparently
he's a very good
defensive
boxer, defensive fighter. Well, again, I don't really like that term because people say, oh, he's defensive. Like they say Floyd's a defensive fighter. Well, you don't win fights on defense. You have to punch somebody.
Yeah, for real.
You have to punch somebody. That has never made sense to me. Oh, yeah, he's not good. Well, he had all these knockouts earlier in his career. So being a defensive fighter is one thing, but you cannot win a fight on just defense.
Yeah.
You have to punch. So he's obviously doing something right, or he's done something right, but he doesn't seem heavy-handed.
No,
and I think against Gervonta, that kid can whack. And that might be the difference in the fight. And people underrate Gervonta's boxing skills.
Yeah, you know what? Reason why there, because he's southpaw.
Yes.
And he's aggressive.
Yes.
Right? He's aggressive. But it was when he stopped Pedraza, when he stopped, that was a very impressive win. Because remember, he done it, he looked more impressive.
Against Lomachenko?
No, yeah, exactly. Pedraza couldn't do that with Tank, but he got away with loads of things against Lomachenko.
Yes.
That Tank just shut down straight away. Then people saying, oh, no, but it was this, it's that. No, I'm just looking at the results. Tank put in a better performance.
Yes.
Right, against him than what Lomachenko did. And people saying Lomachenko is pound for pound fighter in the world. So I give Tank is the real deal. Leonard Enemy's always talking about, like, yeah, he's going to be the future of boxing and this and all the rest of it. And I can see why, but there shouldn't be no rush with Tank neither, because Tank's still a baby. He's still a baby. So there shouldn't be no rush with him neither.
Well,
but
if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, 100%. But I'd like to see him and Farmer fight. But Farmer was saying, well, he was only offered, was it Showtime?
Yes.
$2 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
He said, they only offered me $2 million, so nah, I'm not taking that fight.
So what money?
No, because the zone throw paper, you know. Right. So the zone they thrown paper, and not only that, but Eddie Hearn said, like, right, let's have a public debate then. You put your offer down, we put our offer down, and then whatever, we can split in the middle just to make that fight happen.
Yes.
Me personally, I like Tevin a lot, but I don't think they can beat Tank. That's me just being 100 on this thing. I don't think he beat Tank. And worse ways, now that Tank's moved up, because we know that he used to kill himself to get down to the weight.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, he used to kill himself to get down to the weight.
He'll be more comfortable.
He's going to be way more comfortable and way more explosive, way more decisive. What I'm saying is this, is like, it was, Kevin Cunningham who was doing a bit of work with, and at the time when Kevin Cunningham was working with Broner, yeah?
Yes.
And
And Alexander.
Right, and I'm saying like, when people talk about Adrian Broner and saying that Adrian Broner is like this underachiever, he's a 4-weight world champion.
Let's get that right.
Let's get that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I haven't agreed with most of Adrian Broner's antics because I remember first seeing him when he was down at
lightweight.
When he's super feather.
Super feather.
When he was at super feather, and I remember
when he beat DeMarco.
Brother,
that
at lightweight
performance.
Come on, right? You know what I mean? And I think that he has become like his own worst enemy, but I could see like he's kind of mellowing now because he's saying, you know what? I ain't even shown my real thing. I've got to show these guys my real thing. I remember years ago, I was speaking to Adrian Peterson, and I was saying, this is when Adrian Peterson just beat Amir Khan. Yes. And I was saying, because Adrian Peterson allegedly gave Floyd that work in sparring, right? They had some mad spar together, right? And I said, is Floyd Mayweather the fastest guy?
Adrian Peterson?
Wow, what's his name? He just retired, Peterson.
Yeah, what was his first name?
Andre Peterson.
Andre Peterson, yeah. Peterson, I know Peterson. There's two brothers in it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And Lamont Peterson.
Lamont Peterson, yes.
I'm getting old, man. Right? And he was saying...
You're getting wise.
Yeah, for real, 100%. The grades are coming through, bro. Right, and he was saying, Broner's the fastest man I've ever worked with. Wow. Like I said, Broner's hands are ridiculous. But I just think that Broner got caught up in all the hype and all the rest of it. But I ain't knocking that Broner's down because he's still a 4-weight world champion.
Yes.
So give credit where credit's due.
Yes. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the Stamina for Sale YouTube channel.